Hello guys, welcome back to our last Tuesday Good Morning KU.
Last.
Our last one. So for this weekend, what'd you do, Molly?
I actually went to Kansas City and I went to the Cheesecake Factory with my roommates, but they said the wait would be 40 minutes and I was waiting for an hour and a half.
That is
and then
very
they didn't have my
typical of them.
cheesecake that I wanted, so I just waited and ate for nothing.
Yeah, I also went, did you go to the plaza?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually took, not my roommate, but the girl next to us, who I'm really good friends with. She came to Kansas City with us, because that's where I live. And we went to the plaza, we went around Union Station, Crown Center, got insomnia cookies, like we showed her all around Kansas City, because she's from Chicago. And she had so much fun. But yes, I specifically said I did not want to go to Cheesecake Factory because I knew the wait was going to be like 2 hours long, and I did not want to wait for that. But yes, it was a good weekend.
Speaking of insomnia cookies, I'm pretty sure the one below Proxy off 23rd is open now.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, my roommates and I were going to go and get some cookies because we love insomnia cookies.
I've never had their cookies before.
They are really, really good. And they're open till like, I think 3 a.m. So like a late night snack.
Yeah.
A late night snack.
Yes.
Also, this week is our last week of school.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy that it's been 16 weeks. And
I know,
we're
it went by
done.
so fast. And I don't even have any finals, so I'm leaving after the Mizzou game.
I feel like a lot of people, that's what they're doing, because I know a few that they're leaving tomorrow to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have one test final next week, but I'm leaving Sunday, and then I'm going to come back for it. But definitely crazy that this
Yes, it flew by.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to the Mizzou game?
I am. We started camping Monday for the game, and it's pretty crazy. I think there's like maybe 100 groups camping. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Something around that number, but it's crazy. Like camping the whole week.
I'm super
But I feel like
excited
it's worth
for
it.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be worth it. This is like their first matchup since I think 2012.
Yeah.
And when I looked, we had only beat them by 1 point in 2012, so this will be a fun game.
I know. I'm very excited. And I've only been to late night and I think one exhibition game. I haven't been to like a normal season game or like a regular season game, so I'm really excited.
This will be a good
And I'm
game.
Group 17.
Oh, that's
so
close to the front then.
I really hope we get good seats, and I think we will.
Hopefully no one blows it for you.
I know, because like it all depends. Like I have taken like 4 shifts, but like it all depends. If somebody misses roll, we go to the end of the line. But on more serious news, did you hear what happened in Oxford, Michigan? I'm assuming you did.
Yes, the shooting.
Yes, very sad. But I feel like there's always some positive that comes out of it. Tate, one of the victims from the shooting, there's a petition going around where they want to make the football stadium named after him because I think he got shot like saving people, and he was basically a hero in this whole situation. It's very sad. And I think the parents are on the run.
The parents were found in an art studio hiding, which just makes the whole thing even worse. And I saw that there was a text message like after it happened to their son Ethan that did the shooting. He's 15. The text from the mom said, "Don't do it." And it's just like
I just feel like
could have been
the
like
warning
prevented.
signs. Yes, the warning signs were there, and it could have been prevented, which is very sad. There's nothing you can do about it now, but
I'm pretty sure they are on a $500,000 bond right now, the parents. So I don't know about Ethan, but
it's very sad. Very sad news.
That is.
But hopefully change can happen, and hopefully that's coming. Yes. But so on some lighter news, do you have any plans going home? Like, are you gonna?
I think I'm gonna go on a ski trip with my family, which will be my first time skiing.
Wait, that's so fun.
My family's gone skiing, but I've just never been. Somewhere in Colorado, I'm not quite sure where, but I'm just gonna go with it. So, what about you?
I mean, we are home for a month, so we have a lot.
Plenty of time.
I don't know. I'm not going on any trips, but just hanging out with friends that like I haven't seen all semester, like go to different colleges. So doing that, spending time with family, not being sick. I went home for Thanksgiving break, felt perfectly fine, came back
sick.
got the KU cough again.
I think everyone came back and was sick.
So looking forward to not being sick for a whole month.
Hopefully you get your foot fixed.
I do have my foot. It's been sprained for a month. I gotta get it. I gotta get it fixed. Gotta get it out of the boot. And so hopefully I get that checked out. But yes, I feel like it's gonna be a good break.
I think it'll be a good break.
It'll snow too because the weather has been whack. I feel like it's been like more like November, October weather.
I just wore
not
shorts
December.
2 days ago.
And I checked the weather. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees next week.
Okay. I mean, that's nice because I like when it's warmer, but also I'm ready for the snow and the colder weather.
Yes, I definitely want it to be a snowy Christmas day.
Yes.
Definitely. But I don't think we're gonna get that, which is pretty sad.
We will find out. I feel like once we get back from break, it's going to be snowing in February when we're walking to our classes.
Yes.
Which should be really
that should be interesting with the buses too.
Yes.
That'll be something to see. But
well,
yes.
After the break, we'll be back with Tom and MJ and their guests to go over sports.
Like you are constantly coughing, or always reaching for the tissues, or maybe you have a headache that just won't go away no matter what you try. Did one of your favorite hobbies become an empty pastime? Are you constantly exhausted and wanting to sleep all day?
All right, welcome back. My name's Tom.
It's MJ.
All right, why don't you two boys introduce yourselves?
My name's Lewis. I go to KU.
I'm Gabe. I also go to KU.
All right, we're here today to talk about sports. Lewis, you want to start us off?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to kick us off with Chelsea's performance this season. It's been a beautiful performance. I got to say, the women's team just won the FA Cup, which was a great victory for us. You know, me being a Chelsea fan, I'm not just saying that because I'm a Chelsea fan. It's just, you know, phenomenal football all around. And we've had Sam Kerr and Frank Kirby this season, so beautiful players, you know. What do you got?
You know, sounds like some good soccer, man.
Yeah.
Anything else to cover with Chelsea?
Honestly, that's just it. You know, the players and the performance this season has been phenomenal, like I said. On the men's side as well, we have Reece James, you know. Everybody's just doing the best they can. Mandy at the goalie post, you know. So, yeah, it's been phenomenal football, like I said.
What was the record again?
It was
like
3-0 win, against Arsenal. We completely defeated them. That's what it was.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Whooped him, man. Sounds like it.
Sound like the Warriors in the NBA.
Speaking of NBA, let's get on to it. I was talking to MJ this morning, and I was talking to the other boys, and we thought we'd talk about MVP predictions. So, each of us have our own opinion on it. MJ, you want to start us off?
You already know who I'm going with.
You're going with?
Actually, I'm going with Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant.
the Slim Reaper.
Oh,
Rim Reaper.
man.
7 foot
You got to make a
beast.
case for that.
7 foot beast, can score anywhere. No one can guard him. Too fast, quick handles. Leading the Brooklyn Nets team in the East. You gonna tell me there's somebody else better than him right now?
I'm going to tell you
Who's
this.
who's a better player in the league right now than Kevin Durant?
Better player? Well, hear me out. I got it saved here. This sounds like an unpopular opinion, but hear me out. Vegas odds say he's fourth right now, fourth best odds to win the MVP this year, which I think is total baloney. Nikola Jokic. Dude is averaging 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. That's almost a triple-double.
You believe he has the potential to go back to back?
I don't know. That's a good question because his team's losing right now. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And there's only been, like I was saying earlier, one MVP on a losing team. And it would have been Russell Westbrook. You remember that?
You know he had 42 triple doubles just to even be in contention for that.
That's
just
what
to
I'm
win.
saying. And his team was still losing. So that begs the question, is the MVP a popularity contest or is it actually based on skill? What do you boys
I
think?
mean, if you think about it, like the only person who could really get triple doubles like that would be like Ja Morant.
That's true. That's true.
I got to step in and say, at this point, Steph Curry, he has it in the bag. You know, I don't think anyone else is assured to be the MVP list. Come on, bro. Come on. You don't
Only reason he'd get MVP is by scoring.
Yeah, and
That's it.
That's what he's talking about. So it's performance over popularity.
All right. Well, I'm looking here, and it says he's averaging 28 points a game, but 5 rebounds, 6 assists. You kidding me? What kind of numbers is that?
He's not.
What
that,
kind of numbers?
He's not that kind of player. You know, he's the player to go in and score. He's the player to make the plays. You know,
That's
what
fair.
That's what Steph does,
That's fair.
and that's what he's doing.
All right.
And that's why I think he's gonna get the MVP.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's understandable. Gabe, what do you think?
There's only one person that hasn't spoken the whole time.
You know,
like,
I was gonna
I've been
say,
waiting to hear
It's a tough
from you
question.
this whole
Right,
time.
you were about to ask me, and then he had to jump in with Steph.
Yeah,
I'm a Grizzlies fan, so I got to go with Ja. I'm glad MJ threw his name out there.
But
I don't know too much about the NBA, so I can't elaborate on that. But I do know a little bit more about KU basketball than I do the NBA.
That's fair. That's fair. So you think the dude that has the best dunks gets the MVP then?
Probably.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta put some respect on his name. He's carrying that team.
That's fair.
man.
That's fair. He is.
Second round pick.
And they just set a
Honestly.
record too.
Did they really?
The Grizzlies.
Oh, I
That
forgot
win
about
against
that.
OKC, and they did it without Ja.
Forgot about that. How much they win by? 60-something points?
It was in the 70s, I thought.
my goodness.
Set that new NBA
Oh my
record.
goodness. As a basketball team, how do you lose that bad on the road? Because I saw that they also have the record for the worst home loss. Do you see that?
I know why you lose that bad. It's called Chet Holmgren. We all know what they want to do. You got to tank, bro. They're tanking just to get the best pick in the league. It's all good. It's all facts.
That's true. That's
But
true.
If being real, you know, like these stars all do come out from college. You know, the college scene is what makes things happen. You feel me?
That is true.
That's fair.
And if you think about it, bro, like, Ja Morant really came down from his own in college from Murray State, put his team on the map, and now he's carrying the Grizzlies. I mean, if there's anybody who potentially could do, I do agree with the Ja part because that's a popularity contest. But
That's fair. That's fair.
So we don't got no Curry fans?
What'd you say?
No Curry fans out here?
oh, we love Curry.
No. No Curry.
Indian Curry.
That's just you and you. But
Don't get
that's
me
all
wrong,
it is. But actually, I heard you mention you mentioned KU basketball. Let's talk about that. KU Mizzou coming up. What are your guys' picks? Talk to me. This is the border war. This is one of the biggest games of the year. You know, this is a historic rivalry. They've been playing since 1907, with Missouri actually having a better record in basketball than KU. What do you think about that?
I think it's just facts, though. I mean, think about it. KU basketball, bro. If you look at like the long history that we've had, bro, we've always had talented players come through, and it's always been good coaching. It's always been a good system. We're like the Alabama of NCAA basketball, bro.
That's true.
If you think about it, we really run this.
That's true.
And now that we're opening up our borders, no pun intended, for Mizzou to come back to us to catch these L's. It's only right that we know what I'm saying we win the first one.
All right, so what's the prediction then?
Prediction? I might take you up on this time, bro. I might take the shot. I might take the Tito shot and go Hawks by 90. I
Hawks
do
by
believe
90.
us winning, bro, by lots.
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, a lot. We're camping for a good reason, too. Feel me?
Yeah, kids actually just started camping, what was it, yesterday?
No.
It was over the weekend.
It started yesterday.
Yeah, that's almost a week of camping. That's insane. I've never heard of camping like that before here at KU.
It's worth it, man. You gotta really want it. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I started out group 64 out of 96, I think is what it's at now. So hopefully we can find our way to climb up. And, you know, I think KU is going to win. I don't know how much. It could be as close as it was back in 2012 when we had it last, but it's inside the field house, and it's the biggest advantage in all of sports.
That's true.
Is that home court. So I think KU's going to win. It's going to be a lot of fun with thousands of students going to be there
We
cheering
know
on
the
the
hype's gonna be
Jayhawks.
there for sure. The hype will be
Oh
there.
my goodness, the hype. That's going to be exciting.
What is your
That's
prediction?
going to be real exciting.
My predictions, honestly, I gotta side with KU being a Jayhawk. You know, can't have it any other way. But I gotta say, for the scoreline, I want to say probably it's gonna be a 100 mark. But then it's Mizzou, so we're not gonna just come, defeat them.
They're going to give us a fight, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
I mean-
they're going to give us a fight.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with all your boys' predictions out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and make mine. I know this is very unpopular, and it shames me to say this, but I think Missouri's going to get it.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Hawks by 90.
I was about to take the glasses off.
No,
to see your
no,
point. I could
no.
not see what you're trying to say. But
No. Hey, my prediction: Hawks by 90 in the field house. Like you were saying, biggest advantage in sports. There's no other atmosphere like it. We've been winning. And we will keep winning.
Yeah.
Hawks
keep
by
that
90.
KU spirit.
I think we're one of the best teams I've ever seen in KU history. But on that note, we're gonna end it off. I'm Tom.
it's MJ.
I'm Gabe.
It's been Lewis.
All right.
And it's been real with you guys. Thank you for being with us the entire semester. We will see you back for season 2 next year.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm Ari.
And I'm Ashley. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update.
Former Senator Bob Dole died on Sunday at the age of 98. Dole's political career is legendary, as he served a quarter century in the Senate, as well as bids for vice president in 1976 and president in 1996. The Russell, Kansas native, served in World War II and was wounded in Italy. Both the Dole Institute and the Dole Human Development Center are campus buildings named after him.
The Lawrence Douglas County Public Health Office has reported more than 100 new cases of COVID-19 over the past week. While no cases of the new Omicron variant have been reported in Kansas, the county has nearly 500 active cases and 8 patients in the Lawrence Hospital. Nearly 2/3 of county residents are vaccinated and 20% have received their booster shot.
According to a study from Michigan State University, the job market for college graduates is bouncing back. The study said that virtual interviews are making it easier for employers and recruiters to hold national searches. College graduates are also benefiting from online interviews as it saves on travel costs.
In sports, the volleyball team won its first 2 matches at the NCAA tournament to advance to the Sweet 16. The Jayhawks defeated Oregon on Thursday and then 13th-seeded Creighton on Friday to become one of just 2 unseeded teams to advance. KU will take on the number 3 seed Pittsburgh at noon on Thursday.
Both the men's and women's basketball teams picked up big wins this weekend to improve their records to 6-1 and 7-1, respectively. The men won another game in New York, knocking off St. John's 95-75. Junior Christian Brown scored a career-high 31 points to lead the Jayhawks.
And on Sunday afternoon, the KU women came back to defeat SEC foe Vanderbilt 74-67. Junior Holly Kurzgeter scored 16 points, and the Jayhawks made 11 of 11 free throws down the stretch to knock off the Commodores.
Next up, the men take a trip down I-70, where KU will host UTEP tonight at the T-Mobile Center in downtown Kansas City. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Coach Self said that the Miners will play in the same style as last year.
Well, they returned, I believe, 4 of the starters, so personnel's similar. You know, they lost the big kid that really hurt us last year. He's at Tech. So I'd say style's much different. This team will pressure more.
Then on Saturday afternoon, Kansas will host Missouri at Allen Fieldhouse.
The women have only one game this week. The Jayhawks will host Santa Clara on Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m.
That's all we have for our news update today. After the break, Aaron will be here with the weather for this week and for finals week. Stay tuned.
Living a healthy lifestyle can be very important. Make sure you get plenty of exercise every day. Even your dogs could use exercise and water. Look like this, not like this. Look like this, not this.
Hello and welcome back to Good Morning KU. I am Erin here reminding you to wear your mask as we are dealing with COVID still. We're going to have a brief warm-up heading into Thursday and Friday this week, and looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be a little cooler and a little bit more December-like with the temperatures. Let's look outside right now. We're sitting at about 34 degrees. It's still kind of cloudy this morning, and it's gonna stay kind of chilly, kind of cloudy all day. The wind's gonna be a little strong during the day, but it'll cool off, or the winds will slow down and we will cool off even more overnight. We're gonna hit about 30 degrees at around 11 p.m. The clouds are gonna stay pretty consistent. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, we're gonna have a high of 51, so it's gonna be a bit warmer than today, and it's gonna feel much warmer than it did yesterday on Monday. Our winds are still gonna be out of the southeast. It's gonna be kind of strong, but it should hopefully be a little bit sunnier. And then here is our long 7-day or multiple day forecast. Like I said, we are going to have that warm up on Friday. It's a little bit of a cold snap right now that the whole country is experiencing, but we're going to warm back up. We're going to reach a high of 70 on Friday, and then the weekend our highs are going to be a bit lower in the 40s. And for the first chunk of finals week, and honestly for the rest of finals week, I think our highs are going to be around the 60s. Maybe one day we can reach a low 70 degree for a high, but I think it's going to be kind of moderate temperature for this week and finals week. But stop day will be nice, so if you want to get out before you have to do finals and just spend some time outside, I would do it on stop day, honestly. And then I wanted to give a brief look at our winter break forecast again. I talked about that this last week. Our Kansas area here is more likely to have a warm winter, and we are seeing that, as you can tell from this first week in December. It was definitely a lot warmer than we have been expecting. But I think that trend is going to continue for all of winter, for this whole chunk of the country, really. And our precipitation is staying about the same with the equal chance either way. So for snow, it is hard to tell. It really depends on the temperatures, but because we are going to have a likely warmer winter, I don't think we're going to see much snow. And that is all I have for the forecast this day. Thank you so much for watching our Good Morning KU show all semester. We have more Good Morning and Good Evening KU shows if you want to tune into those. We have Good Evening KU tonight at 4:30, I believe. So you can definitely keep watching content like this. And just thank you so much for watching. And some of us will be back next semester, hopefully.